Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Anytime you get to watch this is your brother and friend Jojo of the Immense Media. Something else has happened once again in my beloved country, Ghana. I tell you, it's mind-boggling, it's mind-blowing, it's inconceivable. Sometimes when you look at these things, you ask yourself, what is going on? You ask yourself, what exactly is going on? Some years back, a Chinese woman was caught because she came in, did something that our laws frowned against. Now the question here is, how did she do that? Right now, as we speak, there's something going on called illegal mining, unlawful gold mining, all right, which is going on, messing up our river bodies, our waters. Health in them areas are not good. Children are born with all kinds of deformities and health issues. Now, to top it all off, another foreign company is involved in the electricity company of Ghana. Their wires and their meters that they use to execute their duties, melting them into aluminum and copper poles, and re-exporting them. These three strong things that I'm talking about right here. Is it because Ghana is a peaceful country? The people are peaceful, the people are accommodating, the people are very accepting, and the environment is good for business, for you to come in to make money. And we've opened the doors for people to come in to invest, just so to help us build our economy. Is that why the people that are in are taking advantage of us? What is going on? Now, with these three things that I've mentioned, the latest one is Electricity Company of Ghana, which in Nigeria we call it NEPA. When you go to places like England, you have N-Power, you have Southern Power, and you have all of those ones. They are energy companies. They buy the energy, and they are retailers. So that's what electricity does. You understand? And now, you know what? I don't really just want to go into it. Let us just watch what they have uncovered. It's disgusting. It's crazy. It doesn't make sense. Let's watch this together and let's come back to Jojo on this.
Okay. They have only packed rims here. But we only have the rims on top. But under full weight. And yesterday we have to take some off to expose the side. And that is some of the evidence that we have here. Now, this is the warehouse.
Yeah. So this is where they put the cables.
Yes. So this is actually entrance where the trucks normally will come in and they will offload. So it was after the place was full and they couldn't pack in more, then they decided to.
That means they were doing a lot.
Yeah, they were doing a lot. And this has been going on years. Yes, just not now.
Okay.
It has been going on. The whole of last year they were using cables to produce.
Yeah. At least it's good we came here. You've seen it for yourself. I think we have to do the other one, then we are done. Then we can brief you. Okay. So they came in.
Yeah, they came in. So all these ashes you are seeing is from this.
So they were seeking to burn the evidence.
So when we were coming, we came and we saw very huge fire. So they were trying to burn the evidence before we get here. So we have to prevent them from burning this. So this. So you can capture this one as well. You have to repeat it. Yeah. So what I mean is, after taking the pellets off the cables, they bring it here to burn So that is what we have over there. So they are in the process of melting all this.
No, but the immediate thing is to stop every movement now.
And we are going this way. Or sometimes you export like this.
In that raw form.
In that raw form.
So we import cables.
Yes.
you're unable to account for them. They take it and then export it. That's terrible.
Yes.
Anyway.
Okay, so now let's go to the warehouse itself. Yes. They also have what they call aluminum blocks. The raw aluminum blocks. So that one, they cut the cables into pieces and compress it with a machine. So it becomes raw form, but it is raw. They export that one also. It's not melted.
The one that we saw earlier.
The one that we are just going there.
Yeah.
It's there behind us. So we'll go there like blocks. So let's go there and I'll show you how that one is.
They all use the same
Same
cable.
cable.
Okay.
Ongoing for so many years. From the intel we had here, according to some of even their own workers, this has been going on from 3-4 years ago.
Yeah.
They were producing these products from the ECG cables. So it's not even a new thing. So you can imagine the amount of money that they have been able to get from it. And now people sell it very cheap to them. From here, I want us to go and then you see the modules, how they conceal it. They have a warehouse that when they buy, they stack all the cables there. But it was full, so they have to devise another way of concealing it. So all the car rims you are seeing there, it's not rims. It's actually cables. They have packed the cables there and then covered it up with the rims. So we'll go there, you look at it. They will now go to the warehouse itself and you also see the quantity of cables we have there.
As you could see, I believe you agree with me how disgusting and how terrible, how disappointing this thing is. So do they come over here to do business? Does that mean that most of the foreign companies that are thriving seem to have something hidden underneath it? I'm not here to blame which political party was spied, which political party was not in power, and who. What I'm interested in is we should narrow this. And the whole thing is, it's so beautiful that the detectives have been able to detect these things to that point. The question is, did the containers disappear on their own? Thousands of the containers. Did they disappear on their own? Or is this some spiritual containers that they can just dissipate into thin and just gone like that? Then somewhere along the line they appear and disappear. I don't think so. There are people that connived, and obviously, hey, listen, don't shoot me here. There is a greater possibility there might be somebody who might call themselves a politician or politicians altogether connived with the company to do this. It's possible, but I'm not looking at that. I'm commending the investigation that had unraveled these things. I'm commending them. Kudos that they've done fantastic. Commending the Minister of Energy not to sweep this case under the carpet. We are not in normal times, so we can't be doing things normally like business as usual. We can't be doing that. Because in the past, that is what has happened. We see people causing menace. We see people doing stuff that affects our livelihood or that will affect our livelihood severely in the very near future, and we sweep the cases under the carpet. Please, I don't think this is the time for anybody to come say to anybody, oh, he's my boy. Oh, he did. No, we're not going to do that. We really are not going to do that. What we need to do well and truly is to make sure that the perpetrators are brought to book, are punished. One company is an Indian company. Do you think anybody from Ghana can go to India, establish a company and do this? And then once again, you have Chinese involved. What is it with Chinese people? Listen, I'm not throwing hate. But at the end of the day, if it was us Africans doing that, it would have been very easy for the whole African continent to be tarnished and these things be said about us. They are like this. I'm not saying that we should do the same thing because it's been done to us. But why is it that when it comes to such crimes, you find them in there? Why? Is it because our laws are so lenient on them? Is it because we pamper them so much because they come in to invest and so therefore they are investors? So you need to, handle them with kid gloves? Is that why? And they are causing us severe issues and we're just looking at them. Why is it that they do it, they go and they come back, they go and they come back? This woman that I'm talking about that cut down these timber that's not supposed to. At some point we heard that she came back. We heard that she came back. So why are we treating these people with kid gloves? We have to do something. We can't sweep this one under the carpet. We need to follow this and follow it through. Thank you very much, Minister of Energy, for doing your job the way you're doing it. Thank you for uncovering all these rot. And please make sure that a thorough investigation is conducted, and anyone that is involved, irrespective of political color, political affiliation, offices, or whoever they may know, we have to deal with this. And guys, let us not politicize this, because end of the day, even if you arrest a particular political party and you jail them, the havoc is already done. Having said that, doesn't mean that the corporate shouldn't be arrested and be jailed. They got to be. But what I'm saying is, I don't think this is the time for us to be playing that political football, playing the blame game. It was your time. It wasn't my time. It was your time. It wasn't my time. No. Let us get to the bottom of this. Has been going on. This impedes on maintenance of our lines and our electricity to get good and quality electricity. This impedes on electricity being extended to places where they need to be extended to. This also add on to the cost of electricity that we pay, because the company is going to want to recover its losses. And at the end of the day, who's going to pay for those things? We. It's already been hinted that electricity prices are going to be going up. And then we're going to have this one to chest out as well. So you see, the consumer always loses. That is the reason why consumers are talking. And something that I don't understand. Ghana as a country is 68 years old. Doesn't mean that the country is only existed on this planet Earth for 60 years. But the name Ghana has existed for 68 years. Ever since I was born, I'm not 68 and I'm not that old yet. But I have always seen electricity going on and off every now and then. Sometimes it's so bad, it's so terrible. It affects business, it affects economy, it affects lives. I went to live somewhere for about 2 decades and I've never seen that. What are they doing differently from us? Why are we not able to emulate that? But now I can push it down to some of the issues are down to these things. For people to connive and sell unused cables to a company for them to melt the cables into blocks and export them out of here. No, the balls that they have, the infantry that they have, the bravery is crazy. It's crazy. This is what I'm saying. It's mind-boggling. It cannot be understood. I don't even know how this whole thing happens. Something has got to be done. And we pray. Yo, I guess I could imagine the containers flying in the air from the port to wherever that they found it. And now somebody is pleading because the person knows that, oh, Ghanaians, you plead with them and they just forgive you. They are nice people. No, I don't think this time we're supposed to be nice. Let the long arm of the law that has caught them deal with them as they're supposed to be dealt with. Let us use this as deterrent. For this case, let us get to the bottom. Let it not be business as usual. We are not in normal times. We are looking to develop. We are looking to move the country forward. And we, the citizens, we are supposed to play our part as well. We are supposed to play our part. Let us not just be pointing fingers at politicians, making it sound like everything is bad, it's their fault. No, everything is not their fault. We are partly to be blamed. But at the end of the day, I'm sitting out here ranting as I keep on saying, Jojo here, what do I know? But still, it's my take. Take a moment. Subscribe to this channel. Let's do this together. And as you are out there, whatever it is that you're doing, make sure they are legal. And you have yourself an awesome day.